Hello, hello to the 272 people who watched me unbox Pokemon cards 4 years ago. Come back, I want your views. If I look different to you, it's because I am. I'm evolving. I move now. This is because of you. It looks like you like the new format. Everyone, except the one person who unsubscribed. Joke's on you. You're not invited to my birthday party. Now, let's talk about Darkest Dungeon, a game I've played before. If you're someone who truly hates themselves and like watching everything you work toward crash and burn, this is the game for you. As I personally am a glutton for punishment, I spend some of my time playing this game. In Darkest Dungeon, you're on a quest to claim your fortune as the rightful heir of an extravagant manor. Problem is, the manor has a slight pest problem, and it's your job to clean it up. What better way to do so than hiring heroes seeking glory to do it for you? So, build a party, explore dungeons, fight monsters, run out of food, go insane, and die a horrible death. Simple. But see, that's not why we're here today. Oh no. You see, Darkest Dungeon has mods, and some of them are very good mods. So as any red-blooded gamer would do, I turned my party members into Harem members. There are an ungodly amount of anime reskin mods for this game. I'm not complaining, I'm celebrating. Cause who doesn't want to watch their favorite anime waifu die fighting for your prosperity? Meet Mavis and Swig. Mavis is a crusader, Swig is a highwayman. They are the beginning of my dungeon-delving harem. On the way to town, we swiftly dealt with an ambush as well as a couple ruffians keeping us from our destination. Mavis became the imposter, and we arrived in town, which was currently a shambled mess. Brenon the Plague Doctor and Albert the Vestal joined the ranks. It's now time for our first dungeon. After stocking up on supplies, we enter the ruins. Our goal? Exploring 90% of the rooms. The first room greets us with some bone rabble, which Mavis and Swig waste no time disposing of. We push on, delivering swift justice to all who stand in our path. Before long, our task is complete and we head back to town. The healer becomes a fast healer, and we unlock the tavern and the abbey, along with a couple new faces. Before our next exhibition, Clinchamps the leper joins the party. Seeing as Albert got hit pretty hard with the insanity stick last time, she'll be sitting this one out. Time for Clinchamps to show her worth. Back to the dungeon we go. I'll be honest, I made quite a few dumbass mistakes in this dungeon, but at least Clinchamps seems to be enjoying herself. Brenon almost fell prey to insanity, but was able to bounce back. Once again, another dungeon successfully cleared. Back in town, the blacksmith and the guild were now available to me. This is when I realized my job was not complete. Sure, we had an ever-growing party of bad bitches, but what we really needed was a whole town of bad bitches. Back to the Steam Workshop I did go, and returned to a whole new game. I could have stopped with the townsfolk, but when so close to perfection, one cannot resist its temptation. The statue in town was now an anime waifu. The little decal in the corner, waifu. Even the backgrounds had new, big features. I had achieved my goal and was ready to send my trusty harem into the unknown. But of course, not before adding a new member. Winifred the Musketeer makes her place in our ranks, as well as Shieldbreaker Mirage. The harem is growing. Clinchamps is sent to drink, Brenon is sent to gamble, and Winifred joins us on our next endeavor. Unfortunately, it was at this point I make the most regrettable decision I've made the entire game. In my foolishness, I decided against buying any anti-venom, thinking, what could go wrong without it? The answer is everything. Mavis barely scrapes her big toe on the first hallway and we're ambushed by poisoned spiders. We whiffed so hard in the first round, and poor Swig could not catch a break. With everything I had, I pushed to keep her alive, but all my efforts were fruitless. Swig was dead. With a heavy heart, we slaughtered the spiders and for a brief moment felt as though we should turn back. But Swig's death would not be in vain. So we trudged forward, ripping and tearing our way through all who dare oppose us. Once again, another dungeon came to an end, unfortunately, with one less member. There will always be a swig-shaped hole in my heart. You will be missed. Back in town, the new girl Mac joins the team. The sanitarium and survivalist open for business, and Winifred gets a well-deserved drink. That brings us to the end of our adventure. The harem grows, and so too do the dangers that lurk ahead. If you wish to see the ladies take on more terrible foes, consider dropping a like and leaving a comment. If you're new to the channel, consider subscribing. And if you do, don't forget to hit the bell, cause in the lawless wasteland of YouTube, subscribing alone doesn't matter, just like your vote in the last election. As always, thank you all so much for watching. Now if you'll excuse me, I need to mourn the loss of my white-haired tomboy elf GF.